What's up? Welcome back to Schwab Stories. Thank you everyone for tuning back in. Hopefully you guys didn't hate the last video too much. Kind of threw that one together for you with the Chevy Surfer Mag trip out to Palm Springs. It's pretty killer. But today we're back down here at the swamp and we're back live with a fresh blade that we actually ran into one of you fellow shroupers out there in the wild, and he mentioned that he had a really cool surfboard in his garage that he wanted to see me try out. So it was super cool to meet him, first of all, and also super cool of him to let me borrow a board for a bit. And this is what we got. So it's a JS from probably like, I don't know, like early 2000s or something, like maybe late 90s, maybe. But it is 6.0 and 3/4, so almost 6'1", but not quite. 18 and 5/8 and 2 and 5/16. So let's see. Normally I'll ride a little wider and a little thicker. So it's a narrower, thinner version of my standard shorty, and it has glass in fins, which is super cool. Very nostalgic. Love the glass ins, they always work better too. And it has this buckled nose. So, I don't know, hopefully the thing holds up, but we're gonna go give it a shred for the first time ever. And I think Connor's gonna shoot water, so that always makes it a little difficult to line up. So, let's go for a shroup, see how it goes, and we'll check back in a sec. Alright, so we went for a shroup, it was firing. Shane hasn't paddled out yet, because he's late. He's always late.
Always.
And, yeah, the board worked pretty well, actually. It was super drivey, which makes sense. I mean, it's thinner on the rail than I'm used to, and it's narrower. So it was really drivey, really fun. My knee still kind of hurts a little bit, so I couldn't like crouch down and really like get the board to move the way I wanted it to. But it was fun. Ian Gottrin wouldn't stop burning me, and that was another interesting aspect, I guess, to the session.
That's what he does.
That's what he does best.
Well, because like, look at this piece.
What do you think of the board?
It's a piece.
Why is it a piece?
Board's broken.
So what? You're broken.
Well, not as broken as you, but look at this. This is not going to last for like one session.
It lasted one session already?
Well, maybe you just got lucky.
It is kind of breaking again, though.
Yeah, it's breaking. If that board was like brand new,
Right.
it maybe could have been sick. But yeah, like the outline, like from the 90s, it was probably like the top of its time. But we're in like 2025.
We're in the future.
We're like in the future. We're riding more like, you know, more like thicker, stubbier boards. People are doing like airs, kick flips.
You do kickflips?
No? Are you kidding me? I don't surf like that. I just stay on the water.
So you think this thing's a plug?
Pretty much. Facts.
You don't think it's cool at all?
Would have been cool, like if it's, I don't know, it's like, looks like a toothpick. Looks like something I use to use a toothpick from my tooth.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a toothpick.
Well, the Shroud was fun anyway, and I liked the board. Hopefully Shane didn't just cut his mouth, did you?
Well, you know, maybe. It's chill.
It's kind of some loose fiberglass in here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's chipped, broken. Pretty soon the metal's gonna break.
But honestly, I was really surprised at how well the board did work. It looks ugly. It's got a funny paint job, and it's, like Shane said, it's broken in the nose. But
It's ugly.
you only really ride the back half of the back 3/4 of the board anyway. So this is all out of the water for the most part, unless you're doing a really heavy rail carve. And at this point, I can't do that because my knee is still kind of funny. So it worked good. It got speed well. It paddled well. So all in all, the board is pretty sick. Thanks again for letting me borrow the board. I will bring it back to you if you want, or I'll keep it. I'd like to keep it for a little bit. It's pretty fun. I want to get a real surf on it. And the waves are supposed to be better tomorrow morning too, so we'll see. But thanks everybody for tuning back in to another episode of Shroud Stories. We had some comments actually talking about what does my quiver look like, because I always bring out a bunch of random stuff. So we thought it'd be kind of fun next week to do a little quiver run through and look through all of my boards and kind of talk about what you guys want to see me ride. So drop a comment below about things that we should improve, things that we did right, and yeah, keep on shrouding. Go get off YouTube and get in the water, and before you do it, like, comment, and subscribe. All right, I'll catch you next week.